Hey guys, so here's part 2 of the section 7 day 1 notes. We're going to determine if the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So remember, in order to be parallel, that means we have the same slopes. Perpendicular means that we have opposite reciprocals for our slopes. And basically neither, it just means that, well, they're neither the same or opposite reciprocal, okay? Okay, so let's look at our first one. We have y equals 3x plus 6 and y equals negative 3x plus 6. So notice our slopes. For the first one, it is 3. And then on the second one, it's negative 3. Well, we can definitely tell that they are opposites. But are they reciprocals of each other? No. Okay, so opposites, but not reciprocals. So, and because they are not exactly the same, they're not going to be parallel. So these are not parallel nor perpendicular. That means this will be neither. Okay, let's get to the next one. Now, make sure when we are doing this, we really want to put them into that slope-intercept form. It makes it a lot easier to figure out what are their slopes. Okay, on this next one, we do have y equals 2x minus 4. The other one, I do need to solve for y. So I'm going to have 2y equals negative x plus 8. And then I divide everything by the 2. So I get y equals negative 1/2 x plus 4. So the slope on my first line is 2. And then the slope on my second one is negative 1/2. Notice that the slopes are opposite, meaning they have the opposite sign, and they are reciprocals. That means these are going to be perpendicular. Okay, I would like you to go ahead and pause the video and try the next one, the y equals 1/5 s plus 6, and the x equals 5y equals 15. So go ahead and try that one on your own. And you might want to change, the 1/5 s into an x. Okay, let's see what you got. So we have y equals 1/5. I'm going to change that to an x, just so we can keep the variables the same. Okay. Now for the second one, we have x minus 5y equals 15. I do need to solve for y, just like I did in the second example. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. So I have negative x plus 15. Then I need to divide everything by the negative 5. So I get y equals, notice that we do get two negatives make a positive, so I get 1/5 x and then minus 3. So let's notice the two slopes. So for the first one, which I marked in blue, that slope is 1/5, and then the one that we just did is also 1/5. Notice they have exactly the same slope. So when we have the same slopes, that means the lines are parallel. Okay, now let's go ahead, let's look at y equals 5 and x equals 5. Now these are our specialty type. Remember, x equals 5, that is going to be a horizontal line, while x equals 5, that's going to be a vertical line. Okay. Remember, with a horizontal line, that means the slope is always 0. And with a vertical line, that means the slope is always undefined. Now let's think about this. Can we, just given the slopes, really know if these lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Well, not really. We actually have to draw the graph to kind of figure this out. So this is just a rough sketch of what we have. Okay, so we have y equals 5. Remember, that means horizontal. 5 is our y-intercept. And if we have x equals 5, that means that we have a vertical line, and that's our x. Notice they do intersect, and really they would intersect at 90 degrees. So this kind of goes back to our geometry, right? When we intersect at 90 degrees, what does that mean? Well, that means they are perpendicular since they intersect at 90 degrees, okay? So anytime you do have an x equals and a y equals, they will always be perpendicular because they will intersect at 90 degrees. Okay, let's go and do our last one. So we have y equals 4 and y equals -1/2. Once again, notice that both of these are going to be horizontal lines, okay, because we just have y equals a number. And remember, for both horizontal lines, that means the slope is going to be 0. Since the slope is the same for both, that means these lines are going to be parallel. Okay. Okay, make sure you guys work on the homework assignment, and if you have any questions, make sure you contact me. I'll see you guys later.